Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to John's Model Making. Today we've got Agora's Mitsubishi Zero Fighter. Yes, finally, pack 11. Excellent stuff. We got the display stand, got a motor to fit, we got the power supply lifting device to fit, we got a couple of panels as well as to fit. We will be installing the other two pedestal lifting devices as well onto the bottom of the display stand. We don't have the rest of it yet until pack 12, but the vast majority of it will be done after today. We also do get parts for the plane, but I'll be concentrating on another video with that. We've got the tail wing, got the parts for the canopy, they look exceptionally good, and we've also got the top parts of the plane, the wings. These are metal, look absolutely brilliant, but we don't actually fit them. But we do get to fit the engine, so we'll test the propeller before we do that, and we'll fit that onto the plane as well in the next video. But as for that, that is it. This display stand today, as I've just said. So without further ado, let's get on with the build. Okay, so we got stage 85. This is the lifting device with the power connector. Okay, so first of all we've got to make up the power connector, and here we have the two parts. We pop this one through here and turn it around so we get the screw hole correct. There's only one screw hole on it, which is right there, and we need to screw that down just like that, and then we need to connect this up. Let's see, there, and that one goes in there like that. And we need to push all this inside here and connect this end to here. We'll disconnect this one, unscrew this one, pull the other one through a little bit more. It's the same screw at either end. There we go, that's that piece in place. Excellent stuff. Okay, now for this next part we need parts from stage 84. So we need this socket, and we need to place this on here and screw it down with the screws we got from stage 84. There we go. This goes on here. There we go. Got 3 screws. There we go. So that's that socket in place now. Okay, now we need these 2 shafts from stage 83. Basically this, there you go, in here, one in there, and the other one will go in there like that. Excellent stuff. There we go. See how that works? We will put some grease on these shafts, as I have done with the other lifting devices. Just a bit of silicone grease, as you can see, moves up perfectly well. we go. Excellent. Be careful with these cables as well, so you don't get them trapped. Okay, we also need this frame which goes over the top, and we slot them two shafts into it. Now, this usually takes a little bit of pushing down, but you've got to watch out for this cable, like I just said. So I need to thread that through here. There we go. And then pop this into place. Okay, best thing to do is to lift this out of the way. There we go. The cable should be free. We can fit them two shafts into the top as well as the bottom, and that is ensuring the cable that should be it, I think. There we go. There we go. So that cable is free, and then two shafts are in place now. Excellent stuff. Okay, all we need to do now is screw it in place. We've got 6 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's all 6 screws in place. Okay, next thing we need to do is to put these limit switches in place, as you can see. They basically will go down this channel here, hopefully. It's a bit of a tight fit. Just have to adjust that out actually. Down now. There we go. Excellent. Oops, there's it. Watch out for them switches. Yep. There we go. That's the switch in place. You got to press it right down. We've got to put a screw here, and just the same as the others. This lifts up, activates the switches, both directions. Excellent. Just need the one screw. This also came with stage 83. There we go. That's that screw in place. You can see it. There we go. Excellent stuff. There you go. Let's move this up and down. There we go. Now, if these switches don't work later, maybe they need the two panels closing together a little bit. But there is a troubleshoot guide we'll get whilst we're testing, to make sure that everything is working as it should. Okay, that's that part of this stage complete. Now we need the other two lifting devices, and we need to add some parts to it. Okay, now we've got the other lifting devices. Now where the motor is concerned, I'll show you on this one. Basically we can lift that up, take the motor out. Now the motor is best oriented that way, that shaft in that direction, away from the motor, as you can see. Make sure that all 3 motors are exactly the same way, otherwise you may have problems when you come in to actually testing all these lifting devices. You see that cable comes out as well there. There we go. I don't have to say it's got to be obvious why they've all got to be at the same height. All we need here is 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we do exactly the same with the other lifting device. Excellent. That is how a completed lifting device should look. There we go. Switch on the side here, and that will remain there until the motor is powered up. Excellent. Let's finish up the other one. There we go, that's them two fully completed. See the motor here on this one, the motor on the back on this one. Now I have been greasing these shafts and the acrylic rods as well as the gears in the motor. Basically just use, there we go, Carlube silicone multi-purpose grease. They do recommend that you do grease these up, just to give it a smoother transition up and down. You don't need a fantastic lot, so you can just put it on with a cocktail stick or whatever you like. Just spread it around, and the device will obviously move itself. There we go. Brilliant. There we go. Well, that's a better view. Just adjusted the cameras. Excellent stuff. Okie dokie, at this point what we need is the stand, so I'll just grab hold of the stand. Okie doke, now we've got the pedestal lifting devices in place, as you can see on the stand. All we need to do is fit 12 screws, 6 on each, so 3 here, 3 here, 3 there, and 3 there. So I'll get on with that, and I'll get right back to you. There we go, those 12 screws in place, and after completing that, that is it for stage 85. So let's move on. Okay, we got stage 87. Excellent, that's all the parts we need. Just separate all these gears. Now what we're basically doing is creating the motor and gear for the power supply lifting device. Now these 3 are going to be in there even. I usually use my desk to even them off, just so that they're all pressed in place. There we go, just like that. Then we need the motor. Feed that through there, and make sure the wire is on the bottom. There we go. Place that like that, and we also need this piece, which the longer shaft, which is D-shaped, goes through here. Right. Just like that, and then what we need is to put these gears in place. One large one, 2 small ones. Okay, so that's the first one to go in place, like that. Second one, third one, just there, and then the last one, like I said before, this is D-shaped, so just gotta get that orientation right. That, there we go. And that is all the gears in place. Now we can add some silicone grease to these. Spread it around. We can power this up in a second and that'll spread the grease. Okay, no, just like that. Now all we need to do is put this top on, capturing everything in place. Hopefully to run this time. What's up daisy? Just give us a sec. Okay, don't. That is very loose compared to the other motors. Never noticed the other one being that loose, but it is correct and it has closed up nicely. Now what we can do is power this motor up and see it in operation. So just bear with me. Okay, I've had to get some more batteries and see if this works. There we go. Let that run round a little bit, get that grease. And we need it basically in that position. Let's move slightly, so I'll have to move that around a bit. There we go. That's the position that we need it in. Just like that. Excellent. At least we know the motor's working anyway. That's brilliant. Okay, now I've moved everything. We can now fit this motor into here. And basically lift that up like so. And what we need to do is, with that facing that way, we need to put that into the groove here. There we go. And that goes there. And we can drop the motor down like that. Excellent stuff. There we go. Brilliant. As you can see, and now we can fit these two brackets on. Screw that in place. 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. Excellent, just like that, just like before. Okay, that is that completed there. All we needed to do was connect that cable up from that limit switch to that limit switch, and that is now ready for the next stage. But before that, we have the connector to fit in place. I don't think it really matters which end goes which. Pop that in there, support that from underneath. There you go. Nice tight fit. There we go. Excellent. That's ready for operation. Excellent stuff. That's stage 87 complete. Okay, now we've got stage 89, so let's get them out of the packet. Okay, there we go. More parts for the display base. That goes there like that. We screw that in, we put that and that onto the base with these screws. So let's get on with it. So first of all, we'll complete this piece, which we can add in a minute or two. Just need 2 screws, like grill and that covering. There we go. That is now ready to go onto the stand. And we have a bracket to fit here with 2 more screws. Excellent stuff. Okay, now we need to fit this piece just in here. should slide. They don't always. There we go. That's gone nicely. And we need this bracket from stage 71, which goes just there, and then we fit this bracket over the top. There we go. That's them two brackets in place. I was putting the wrong one in here initially. I was trying to put that one in, but it doesn't fit. It's this one from stage 79, but that is now in place. Excellent stuff. And as you can see, there is the other lovely jubbly. Okay, stage 91. Wow, now we can fit this lifting device for the power supply. We just need 6 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around here. So we'll get them in place. Leave them all loose and get it all nicely centralized. There we go. That's the first one in place. See you in a minute. There we go. That's all 6 screws in place. So that lifting device is now ready for action. Excellent stuff. One more thing to do, and that is to unpack stage 91. And we have one item to fit, which is here. It's a bracket basically, but all we need to do is screw it down. There's the bracket in the packaging, as you can see, and basically the circuit board will sit on there when we do get it in pack 12. There we go, that's the bracket there. All I need to do now is add 4 screws, and that is then completed. There we go, that is it. Excellent stuff. So there we go, folks, that's that piece in place now. That will house the circuit board, and we have, let me show you what we have left over. We have this piece from an earlier stage, and the rest of the parts from issue 91. They'll be fitted with pack 12. And we've also got a couple of brackets left. This piece I think has the maybe the on-off switch, and I think it will fit over here. So we got 2 more base panels, and we just need, I think, 2 more additional side panels. And we've got that one and that one. That is brilliant. Now I am going to get in contact with the Agora over this lifting device for the power supply, because you can see it's quite free. What concerns me is that spindle that goes into the housing for the gears where the motor is. With these 2 lifting devices, it was a really nice tight fit, but with this one it isn't. You saw it drop out in the video. I thought I'd done something wrong, but I hadn't. It is quite a loose fit, so I'm going to contact them to make sure that is as it should be, because my only issue would be is if that actually comes out when it's rotating, or it's lifting the device up and down. Obviously it's got to rotate, but lift it up and down, and if it falls out, then that's going to be a problem. So that does concern me a little bit, and there is a bit more give there as well. That is also a concern. Shouldn't be like that, I'm sure it shouldn't, but anyway, that is that for another month with the display stand. And when I get pack 12, I'll do the display stand again and the plane separately. There is a big troubleshooting guide for pack 12 as well. It's not diagnostic, but it does give you a lot of information on what if this goes wrong or that goes wrong, how to strip the plane down, in what order you take the parts off, and in what order we can test it as well. So that, at least that is something which we didn't get from Hachette until, what was it, issue 100, but then they only mentioned how to do the functionality. This one is a proper troubleshooting guide. If you want to know any more, have a look on Agora's website and you'll see in the download center. But anyway, that is it. Again, I've got the aeroplane to complete yet. so we'll do that next. But thanks for watching. Give us a big thumbs up if you did like this, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you soon. Thanks again, stay safe, bye.